This is Bronislava for HandMadeRukodelky, and today is going to be a very different video. It's going to be about knitting and crochet, but instead of knitting or crocheting, we will be exercising. When I knit and crochet a lot, and of course when I spend a lot of time on internet as well, because not only on internet but also editing my videos, etc., etc., and answering your questions. My hand starts feeling a pain, so I know at that time that I do have to stop, I have to slow down, and I better go and start exercising again, because I really do not want a surgery. So basically what it is, carpal tunnel. It is basically a median nerve that is somewhere in this area, okay, and it goes all the way actually to the neck area where it has a root, and then it also goes into fingers, and especially into these 4 fingers right here. Pinky is not that affected as much according to website when I was doing a research. So this is basically the most affected area, and I feel like I don't have enough strength in my hand. How do I really go and take care of this problem? Well, actually, first of all, you have to really make sure that you do have a carpal tunnel syndrome, because if you don't have it, you could be doing something wrong to your hand. So the best thing is really to go and see a doctor sometimes, okay? Just make sure that that you're not gonna go and follow my video blindly, okay? That I just want to go and say that. Another thing is that I kind of try to prevent my pain or weakness in my hand, and that is I usually go and put something warm on my wrist. I have wrist warmers. My favorite wrist warmer is this one. It's just really nice and tight around this wrist, and it really extends almost all the way to my knuckles. What is important, that this area is kept nice and warm, and that's very, very important. Okay, that's one thing that you really need to keep on mind to prevent more damage to that nerve over here. Another thing is that I'm supposed to, when I'm typing on a computer, I should be like typing lightly, but I have lots of energy, so I go and type really hard, okay? So that's not going to go and do anything for me in that area. Now, keyboard and a mouse should be kind of at the same level as your elbow, okay? If you would be like working, it should have a 90-degree, I guess. That's what I understand from what they're saying on internet. And I believe that the same thing probably would really apply to knitting with your needles. The position of your arm. Well, another thing is to take breaks. Well, I think that's a bad chance in my case. I don't know how about yours, but what can I say? When I start working on something and I get so involved, I don't stop, so I don't take any breaks. I have coffee always with me, so well, I do take actually breaks when I have to go and refill my coffee. That's the only time when I go and take a break, when I'm working on a project. I also read that position of your body, not just arm, but also the body, that if you're sitting nice and straight with your neck stretched out, in other words, if you are not shortening your neck because you're slouching, which actually is that shortening your neck is actually affecting the nerves that are going from your neck area to the hand area. Okay, so the best thing is to always sit nice and straight. Well, when I get involved in my project, I don't sit straight. I'm not gonna be sitting there and doing this, right? I'm like, and then very soon I'm slouching. So it's very, very important that you kind of try to remind yourself not to do that. Okay, now what I do about how to prevent otherwise my my problem. In other words, that that I will not go to have a surgery. So beside keeping my wrist warm, I also do occasional exercises and also do occasional massages. So all these exercises that you will be doing, if you will be doing them, you should do a few times, and also some of them you should do in 15 to 30 seconds intervals, okay? I usually start my exercising with less complex movements, okay? So first I usually start like that. I would go and spread my fingers and hold it in there and relax. And spread my fingers, hold it in there for several seconds, 15 seconds, and then relax, okay? So, and this is like really great to strengthen your hands and also give yourself a flexibility, okay? My other exercise that I like is that I usually move my wrists around, okay? I move them and I move them in the other direction, and I do that again 15 to 30 seconds. Then another exercise that I do is that I put my hands with the palm down, but I will need this hand to help me, okay? And then when I do that, I bring my palm toward my body and help myself to stretch this area, okay? And I hold it again 15-30 seconds, and then you go in the opposite direction 15-30 seconds, okay? Because you go and bring that palm up, kind of, right? And the arm should be in a 90-degree to your body, kind of, okay? So that's what I do for my hand. And I also do it with this hand because I want both of my hands to be flexible, and so I can go and use them both equally for my knitting, okay? But this hand needs more exercise because I also do I hold the mouse and all the computer thing. So that's it. So again, 15-30 seconds for with the palm down. Then I also go and put my palm up and bring it down like this, so I stretch this area now, okay? And I can feel the tension right there when I'm doing it, okay? And I hold it again 15-30 seconds and relax, and again 15-30 seconds. Do it several times, okay? Now if you do it this way, it feels different. If you do it this way, it feels again different. So try both ways if you want to, okay? Okay, I have another exercise that I do, and that is like you just go and place your hands in a praying position in front of your face. Touch your elbows, okay? And then slowly start spreading your elbows out and bring your hands down to your belly button, okay? And press your palms to each other and feel the tension there, feel the stretching, okay? And then you go up again, relax, and you do that several times, okay? And you know, these stretching exercises basically help to prevent your injuries. So you should do them as much as possible, but don't overdo it, because if you overdo exercise, you can hurt yourself. We don't want to hurt, we want to get better. Here is another exercise that I like to do sometimes, that I didn't mention yet, and that is like hold my hands with my fingers interlaced, okay? And then I just do this movement, which is again stretching your wrist. But this is very simple. That should be probably one of the very first exercises, okay? Another exercise that I do is I work with a tennis ball. I mean, some people go and buy different balls, but you can go and, you know, get a tennis ball. Just take a walk somewhere outside around tennis courts and you'll always find a tennis ball. That's the cheapest way how to go and get a ball. But my husband plays tennis, so we have plenty full of tennis balls at home. And so what you do is you just squeeze it, you know, just squeeze it. Make those wrists and those muscles all around here stronger. You can do it with both hands, okay? Squeeze it for a little bit, hold it in there, release. Squeeze it and release, okay? And you just go and do it as many times as you want. Again, don't overdo. You know, do it like maybe 4 times each exercise. With the tennis ball, another exercise would be that you would place it on a table and you would go and roll your palm. So the pressure is applied to your palms, and it's kind of like, you know, making the pressure, like hitting those pressure points there on the palm. And then if you would continue on a table, you could also roll it all the way to your elbow and back, right? Elbow and back. So that's another way of exercising with a tennis ball. What I want to go and talk about last is a massage. I like to massage my wrist. So I put a little bit of olive oil on my hand, which is also, you know, vitamin A. And I go and spread the olive oil on my hand. I do it with, you know, with my left hand because I'm a righty. So after I spread my oil, I start massaging it. So, you know, you basically can go and massage first your palm, that you know, just gently massage this area. So in other words, you know, when I was doing it with a tennis ball, now I'm doing it basically with my hand and with my really strong thumb, if I can call it strong. Okay, so that would be one. Then you can also massage it here on the top, right? You would go and massage the top of your hand. Massage, massage, massage. And then when you would go and massage this area, you would go all the way to your elbow, basically on the bottom. And you go just go like this. You just slide that thumb down, okay? And this really helps, and it's wonderful. And over here I'm sliding with my other fingers on this side right here. So you just slide down from your that nerve, median nerve, and you slide it down, and it feels so good. And also you can basically stretch your fingers. Again, I have I have greasy hands, so I can stretch it really easily now. You just pull on your fingers and stretch them. Not, you know, don't put too much pressure, just do it gently. Now I have to do it on this hand. So that hand is not really sad that I just massaged this one and didn't massage this one. Anyway, so what I just wanted to say also is that do not depend on my video only, okay? I am doing it because, I videotaped this video because it works for me. I am not sure if it's going to go and work for you, so it's better if you really talk to your doctor first. You can also do lots of reading. I will put lots of links below my video. Click on show more. There will be links to all the compiled information that I found and that I use when I want to do my exercises, okay? And that's about it, okay? Stay healthy, keep your carpal tunnel all healthy so you can knit and crochet and have fun. And I will see you another time. I smell like olive oil now. I wonder what my husband's going to say. I hope I'm not going to become a pasta.